Yes, I really did join Amway. It's been a minute. I joined way back in 1980 when I was serving in the United States Navy. Hey, I'm Ray Thigpen, and welcome to my channel, Ray Thigpen Global. I was home on leave in between duty stations. My sister and her husband told my parents that they had something important to tell us, and they wanted us to all get together at my parents' house, which is where I was staying anyway, since I was in between duty stations, on a Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And of course, we agreed, something important. So we waited, and Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, my sister showed up, and right behind my sister and her husband, another guy showed up wearing a suit, coming in with a tote of products and a whiteboard. And that was my first experience in network marketing. It was actually a positive experience. We did get involved. Like I said, I joined Amway. It was my first glimpse into the possibility of becoming a business owner with a very low cost of entry. It was intriguing, to say the least. I loved the fact that I could build a team and I could duplicate my efforts. I could build residual income and I could build a passive income. And none of that had ever been presented to me before. It was a brand new world to me. I absolutely loved it. In the first couple of months while I was home, I went to a training for 6 weeks before I transferred over to my new duty station. During that 6 weeks, I went to a lot of meetings, went to hotel meetings. We even went to a big Amway convention in Atlanta, Georgia, with thousands of other Amway associates. Very exciting times. I learned a lot about the importance of attending events and, of course, about building the business. Unfortunately, in my case, because I was in the Navy and I was headed to a duty station where the selling of any products was not allowed, I wasn't able to build my business while I was gone. So, of course, it collapsed because I was at that duty station for almost 2 years. But nevertheless, I loved the concept of network marketing. I've always loved it, even though it took probably 1980, probably 15 years before I was introduced to another network marketing business, got involved with it. That would have been, that was called Everyday Wealth. It was a startup company. Their sole purpose was to provide a service to help people get out of debt. We gave people the options of applying for new credit cards without having it impacting your credit score. And we managed a way of, we taught people a way to manage paying off their credit card debt quicker and in a logical manner. Anyway, it was a great system. I met a lot of new friends through that particular company, some of whom I'm still doing business with today. But that company, as I said, it was a startup, and it probably failed within the first year, which I was really sad to see that go. Since then, I've joined several other. I mean, that was probably 95. It's now 2025, so this is still 30 years later. So in the last 30 years, I have joined, let me think, major companies. Prepaid Legal, back in the day when and it's now Legal Shield. I went to probably 5 or 6 national conventions. My family was also involved. Loved Prepaid Legal, loved the services. I was still a Prepaid Legal member and affiliate, although I don't promote Prepaid Legal or Legal Shield these days. I could, but I don't, and because that's not my focus. Um, but it's still a viable service. It's needed by everybody. It is geographically, what's the word I'm looking for? It's only available in the United States and Canada. So it's Yeah, it's limited geographically. That's the word I was looking for. Obviously, guys, I don't have any notes in front of me. This is coming from the heart, and I want to keep this channel that way. I don't want to get too structured, but I am going to go into the various network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct sales businesses that I've been involved with. Eventually going to come to the present, let you know what I'm doing now. That's going to come towards the end of this video, and then moving forward, we'll keep talking about the current business or the current businesses I may be involved in, and we'll talk about a little bit of mindset. So after prepaid legal, um, actually, you know what? Before prepaid legal, I joined ACN briefly. That was when the video phone was introduced. I was the only one I know of that had bought a video phone, so I wasn't even able to use that phone. But it was ahead of the time. It was before the internet, obviously. Um, and that may be because the internet was introduced not too long after I got involved. That may have been one of the downfalls of the video phone. So ACN, prepaid legal. A few years after prepaid legal, quite a few years after prepaid legal, I got involved with New Skin. Uh, really good products. Went to San Diego for a national convention with New Skin. I was promoted in New Skin as well as in prepaid legal. So I was building teams. I was doing the things I needed to do. But I always seemed to hit a plateau that I just couldn't quite break that plateau. And that wears on you after a while, especially if you don't have the right mindset. And so again, that's something I want to talk about in this video towards the end. So watch till the end and see those ideas. So after New Skin, I didn't really do a lot. In any major companies, there were a few small programs that I was involved with that I wouldn't necessarily consider network marketing or multi-level marketing. Some of those, they come and go all the time. But the next largest company, it was again another startup that I joined, was Live Good. Again, still a member with Live Good. Love their products. The pricing on the Live Good products is awesome. Their marketing or network marketing compensation plan is awesome if you can build a large team, which I'm still building. Again, now with some of these companies, the larger companies especially, one of the things that is kind of a downside, in my opinion, is some of these larger companies will not let you join another company once you achieve a certain rank. I get it. They don't want you taking your team and going to another company, but I am a proponent of multiple streams of income. So I like to align myself with companies that don't have that clause in their contract where you cannot work with another company. Whether I plan on leaving the company or staying with the company and building multiple streams, if they say you can't build another team in another company, you can't do that. So Live Good did not have a non-compete clause, so I really like that about them. But again, timing, situations. My wife and I were RVing full time when I got involved, and so you have shipments of products and that sort of stuff. So timing wasn't great. I did build a small team, and again, I'm still active and building in Live Good, primarily through some other programs which I'll share. But after Live Good, I didn't really actively promote any programs until late last year. In 2024, I was introduced to a new company, which is unique in the network marketing direct sales industry in that They are a hybrid company. They don't promote strictly multi-level marketing or network marketing. Um, we're tapping into a literally $1 trillion live social media sales industry. So this company has a software as a service platform, which is what they promote. On this platform, we bring in vendors to sell products. We bring in affiliates to sell the products for those vendors. And we also bring in team builders to build teams of affiliates. And also at certain levels, these team builders can bring on vendors and take advantage of the sales that those vendors are bringing on board, and business development. It's a great program. It's called Shoply. I'll leave some details below this video, but I'm not going to go into any real details of Shoply in this video. Look for that in the next one. So now I am building Shoply actively. Today is January 30th, 2025. We have just gone into official pre-launch a week ago, even though I've been involved since August, I believe, July or August of last year in what we call the Whisper campaign. I've been building a small team, which has been growing, slowly because we were in the pioneering stage and not everybody could see what was in front of them. And that's what pioneers do, right? Pioneers hack through the woods and they can't see what's on the other side of the trees. They just keep going because they have a vision of what's on the other side. So that's where we have been in Shoply for the last several months. We're now in full pre-launch mode, and I'm super excited about it. I'm going to share that with you, like I said, in the next video. So in this YouTube channel, on the video series, I'm going to be sharing, like I said, different the current network marketing, multi-level marketing, direct sales, home-based businesses, because, like I said, Shoply doesn't really fit into any one category, so I can't really call that a network marketing company. Advertising sources I'll share. Sparky AI is probably the hottest new thing out there, which I'm also a member of. AI is, so up and coming right now that everybody wants to jump on board. Sparky AI promotes 3 core businesses, one of which is Live Good. So that's built into the Sparky AI platform. Also allows you to plug in 2 of your own businesses that may not be their core businesses. So naturally, I've plugged in Shoply as one of my 2. So that when I promote Sparky AI, any of my prospects that come on board can see that that Shoply is an option, as well as the other 3 core businesses that are incorporated. So yeah, the whole journey from Amway to Shoply, A to S, has been awesome. I love everything about the network marketing industry except for the fact that probably 95% of the people that get involved with network marketing never make more than $500 a month. And that might be generous. And I found out, and here's where I'm going to close this video with a little bit of mindset training. So if you like this whole concept, especially the mindset training, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. So here's my thought on why 95% of the people that join network marketing companies never make more than about $500 a month. And it's all about their personal mindset. You see, all these companies I've been in all these years, I always, like I said, I plateaued and I never really understood why. I read all the positive mental attitude books, listened to all the audio tapes, all the things that the leaders taught us we needed to be doing, reading Think and Grow Rich, listening to Jim Rohn, those types of things. I did it all. I had Jim Rohn memorized. I listened to his stuff in my drive time university driving my car around all the time when I was servicing copiers for a living. Um, but even though I was reading the books and listening to the tapes, none of it really set in because as I learned, I didn't have anybody to teach me what I was reading and what I was listening to. You see, when I went to my last Shopley big event in Dallas late in 2024, even though this wasn't a topic of training, every corporate executive and every top leader, without exception, that got on the stage in front of us mentioned that they had over the years invested heavily in mentorship, which is something that never even dawned on me. I was never introduced to the concept of finding a mentor for business. Um, but after that dawned on me, I'm like, well, that's what I've been missing all these years. So I turned around and I've invested in mentorship. And over the past several months, I've been heavily involved in personal training for that. And now that's enlightened me to a whole new world. And I understand why the masses never really make it in network marketing. It's not because it is because we all have the same systems, we all have the same products, we all have the same services, and yet 5% of the people make 95% of the money. And it's because those 5% have invested in mentorship over the years. They have the right mindset to do what it takes to build a business. And that is one of the things that I want to teach in this series going forward, as well as the businesses that I'm involved in. So I will be inviting you to join me in those businesses if you are looking for a way to earn money from home. And if you're already in a business that you thoroughly enjoy, then I'm going to be inviting you to just join me in the mindset training and we'll take that journey together. So that will help you to be more successful in the businesses that you are already trying to build. So with that said, that's enough for this video. So introduction, like I said, again, if you've gotten value from this video, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. I would love to hear your comments. And I will see you in the next video where I'm going to dive into more detail about Shopley. So until then, take care.